Welcome back to Halloween and Christmas 3. I'm Adam J. Earlier this year, we were assaulted. Treated to a horror reimagining of Fantasy Island, a movie based on the TV series, which was not horror related whatsoever. So, yeah. A group of people win a contest to stay at Fantasy Island, where they are able to indulge in their deepest, darkest fantasies. As you probably guessed, it being a horror reimagining and everything, yeah, things don't actually go as planned. Guys, listen, I honestly don't even know where to start with this movie, because aside from a couple of stunning lead actresses, I can't think of a redeeming thing in this movie. It is garbage. There are only so many ways that I can tell you people that this movie sucks. So, let me try. The tone is off the entire fucking movie. It goes from being a drama to a horror film to a comedy at the drop of a hat. The entire time I was watching this film, I just kept asking myself, who is this for? Like, really, who is this for? It can't be for fans of the old TV show with Ricardo Montalban, because this is a horror reimagining of it. It can't be for modern audiences, because not even modern audiences are this fucking stupid. It can't be for horror fans, because it is never consistent as a horror film. Fantasy Island, to put it simply, is a waste of life. The movie stars actors like Maggie Q and Michael Pena and Michael Rooker and Lucy Hale. All actors who I know can act. Yet, you'd never know that watching this film because of the dialogue. All of the dialogue in this film consists of one of two things: pop culture references and exposition. That's it. This movie is 90% exposition, I fucking swear to you. It's just people constantly explaining shit over and over to the point of utter fucking annoyance. This film treats its audience like they are the dumbest group of motherfuckers on the planet, because every last detail needs to be explained with no ambiguity or mystery whatsoever. Every attempt at horror falls flat in its ass. Every scare in this movie, and I mean every scare in this movie, is a cheap jump scare. And they aren't even effective jump scares, which is intriguing to me. They are set up in possibly the laziest ways you can imagine. I am almost tempted to recommend this movie on the sole grounds that you need to see this shit to believe it. It's utterly ridiculous how bad even the jump scares are set up. The comedy is cringeworthy. I was in the theater with maybe 20 people, and none of us laughed once. Not once. It was just a series of nonstop groans in the theater. I mean, statistically speaking, that should not be possible. One person in that theater should have at least laughed at something. But they didn't. They didn't. Oh, God. There is literally a scene in this room where they go into a panic room. And, yeah, insert obvious joke here. They say something to the effect of, "Oh, this is just like that movie Panic Room," or "It's just like a Jodie Foster movie," or some shit like that. I saw this shit in the beginning of the fucking year, sue me. And I just face-palmed. The entire time, I was face-palming at every attempt at humor in this film. The comedy is that bad. Now, the emotional moments all have interesting things about them. Like, there's one character who wants to be a soldier like his dad, and is thrown into a war scenario where he actually gets to meet his dad. Okay, that seems interesting. There's another situation with Maggie Q's character, who regrets leaving this old boyfriend and not having a daughter. And she gets to live out that road for a day, being married with a husband and this kid she's always wanted. These moments actually start out pretty good. I'm like, oh my God, this movie's finally picking up. Then, the movie does some horror shit. and then some comedy shit, and my personal favorite, some dumb plot hole shit that pretty much ruins everything. This is a movie that actively destroys, actively goes out of its way to destroy any decent idea or plot point it has. It's honestly a marvel. I'm speechless. Like, you guys don't even know. Holy shit. Finally, let's talk about the ending. Let's just talk about the ending for a second. Because obviously I'm not telling you to watch this movie. Please never do. There is a twist in this movie. Towards the end, involving one of the characters. And this twist literally has everything. I repeat, everything in the fucking movie not make sense. The twist comes the fuck out of nowhere, obliterates any logic that may have been there from the start, but by the rules of the island that are established at the beginning, the twist simply doesn't work. Then there's this guy who stays on the island in order for his brother to live. Don't ask. For the love of God, please don't ask. And the entire movie, people are making jokes about something he did. Then he reveals what it is to Mr. Rourke as the plane leaves. He has a tattoo that literally says tattoo. So, yeah. So, this was apparently an origin story for the character of Tattoo. Look, boss, a shitty movie, fuck this movie, my god! I'm sorry, guys, this is literally one of the worst films of the year for me, if not the worst. It makes no sense, kills any and all good ideas it sets up for itself, and treats its audience like they are fucking 5-year-olds. Despite being an R-rated horror movie, what the fuck? Fantasy Island deserves an F. It earned that shit. It is a blight on cinema. It is a disgrace to the show it's based on. So did you see this garbage? What'd you think of it? Please let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm done with this shit. Bye. Fuck!